So let's get started today. I've got some really good stuff for you, and we're going to talk about some things now. If you are brand new, first, let's get the recording started. All righty. Perfect. Now, if you are brand new, first of all, put a 1 in the chat so I make sure to take care of you and give you a shout out. I've got Tony here. I've got Ken here, brand new. Thank you for being here today. Oliver was brand new. Very nice. Wonderful. We've got some brand new people here. Corinne is here. Wonderful. Brand new. So here's the thing. This is a great place to be able to refer your new people because I absolutely love showing them this system. So this is a passion of mine to help you be able to actually grow your businesses and do the things that are going to help you be successful in life and in business, because it takes both together, right? So first of all, if you are brand new, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal and business transformation coach, entrepreneur, built several successful businesses online, still building today. And I have a fabulous life. And I have a fabulous life coming from nothing. I literally came from zero. You can't go get much more zero than what I came from. I came from the foster care system. I came from everything that they say you do not make it from this place. And so my passion is to help you get the results you want in every area of your life. And right now, what we're going to do is, for our new people, let me show you how this meeting's going to go. We are going to go and do our first demo of the My AI Live system. First, we do our demo. We're going to show you different ways to use this to build your relationships and build your social media. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're in network marketing, if you're building a Nowsite business, if you're building real estate, it doesn't matter what kind of business you are building. The truth is, your number one job is to build relationships and build your network, because everything will come out of that. You build relationships and you build your network. And so we're going to show you how to do that using the My AI system, right? So once we do the demo, then we're going to put up a 5-minute timer. During the 5 minutes, we are going to help you go and be consistent and actually do the actions yourself. So during the 5 minutes, we're going to have you open up your Nowsite platform, do your My AI, actually make your posts and post it out on social media. Now, the reason we do that here, instead of just showing you something and then telling you to go do it, is how many times have you gone to events, learned something great, everything was rah, and then there was never any action taken? Well, the truth is, action is what brings results, right? You have to have action to have results. But if you don't take the action, you don't get the results. So we have learned, many of us here, that we came over from the contact mapping crew. Nowsite acquired us. And so we have actually been doing this for years. And so we have built a level of consistency in building relationships in our networks that has served us very, very well. You get to the point where Tom Chenault is by doing what we're showing you, because this is what Tom did. Tom built relationships and built his network. That was his number one job. And that should be all of our number one jobs, right? So we'll do the demo. We'll do the 5 minutes. Then when we come back, we're going to showcase some posts. And I'd love to see some new people here showcasing some of their posts. Like Sharon, I would love to see you showcase a post today. Cornella, I would love to have you showcase a post. Peter would love to have you showcase a post. Kalinda, I would love to have you showcase a post today. Hi, great to see you. So if you, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'd love to get some new people up showcasing what they're doing with the My AI also. And here's the thing it's going to do. First of all, it's going to give us all different ideas of the way we can use this. And it's going to show us different ways that other people are using this as well. So this is going to be a great thing. After that, we'll have some time for some Q&A today. We do probably have a hard stop at some point. Last week, Adrian called himself the Grim Reaper. He's not the Grim Reaper. Trust me, he's amazing. But he's going to probably come in here at some point and say, okay, we've got to go because we've got to get ready for the next meeting. So when that happens, we're going to let him do that. So that's how the rundown of the meeting is going to go. Let's go ahead and get started. And as I said, I've got some good stuff for you today. So what I'm going to do is we are going to come over here and I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to grab my photo and I'm actually going to share it up to my computer which absolutely love this Apple feature. So I can just put this photo up here and I will have it. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to come over here to Nowsite. So if you are brand new, I'm going to walk you through this real quick. And everybody who's been here before knows we do a different demo every day. So you can follow along or start making your posts. If you're brand new, you're going to go to now.site. Now.site. And when you go to now.site, this is what you're going to see. Now, if you've never done the system before and you have the My AI, it's going to ask you some questions like this. It's going to ask you to train your AI. It's going to ask you your name. What's your job title? If you are an entrepreneur, you're in network marketing, maybe you're going to call yourself the CEO of your own business. Just don't call yourself the CEO of your company's name, because that wouldn't be correct. All right. But figure out your job title. What drew you to this? You're going to have information here about your family, culture, heritage. And then it's going to ask you your interests. What are your interests? For me, it's coaching, travel, mindset, personal development, relationships, the way we treat each other, boundaries are very important to me. Strength training, healthy eating. I've lost 70 pounds so far, actually 72 now. So really, that's very important for me. Popular figures, who I follow, who I care about, who I think that feeds me and brings, value to my life. And then we're going to come over here to write like me. Well, when we write like me, I took a training that I wrote, 7 Keys to Transformation in Your Life and Business, and I threw it in there. So it had a writing sample. It had a sample of my writing, so it will write like me. Now, once all that is done, you're going to come over here to home and you're going to come on post on social media. And then we've got some options of how we're going to do this. We've got caption and suggested image. This is when you know what you want to write, but you don't have a photo and you'd like one. So the AI system is going to help you create the photo, right? It's going to give you a photo that matches what you want. So you're just going to put in what you want the post to be about, and the system is going to find a photo to match what it wrote for you. Next is caption my image. Caption my image is describe your image, what it is that you are posting. Now, you never put your image into this for it to look at. You just tell it what your image is about. Then what do you want the caption to be about? Perfect. We're going to put that in there, what we want the post to be about. And then it's going to come up with something for us. It's fantastic. Now, the next one is caption my video. Only difference between caption my image and caption my video is that you have a video instead of a photo that you want to use. And remember, this is not giving you a video. It's still the question I get asked the most. It's like, why is it not giving me a video? This is for your own video. So maybe you have a reel, a YouTube short. Remember, those are really big right now. Maybe you have a regular YouTube video, a TikTok, something that you want to put up there, caption my video. Then short text only post. Short text only post is great when you want to start a conversation on Facebook. If you want to start a conversation on there very quickly, very easily, beautiful for that. So I've used this several times for things like, hey, I'm thinking about going on vacation. Where should I go? People were putting Italy and San Diego and Florida and put all these different comments in there. And I got to comment back. And now I have all these conversations started and people I'm going to get to visit on my vacations, right? So great for travel, food, questions. Hey, I'm doing a research on this. What do you think is the answer? Great way to quickly start conversations on Facebook. This one right here, long post and suggested image. They should just call this the Elizabeth button. Adrian has nicknamed me War and Peace because I love words. I love to write long things. And so the long post is really great when you're giving tips, when you are presenting yourself as an expert in your field, when you're giving value. All of these are great with your long posts. Now, your long posts are going to be available on Facebook and on LinkedIn, and they are also great as used as a starter for a blog. Maybe you write blogs. Blogs are very popular still. So if you want to use that as your starter for your blog and added some additional information to make it yours, perfect. It works out great. So the last one up here is this one right here. Surprise me. Surprise me is when you don't know what you want to post. You don't have a photo. Maybe you woke up and you weren't inspired at all. Linda, have you ever had a day where you woke up and you weren't inspired? I mean, I have, right? It's like you wake up and you're like, I don't know what I want to post. I don't know what I want to do. And the truth is, on those days, before my AI, we probably didn't post, so we weren't consistent on social media. Now we can post even on those days because it will make something great for us and we don't have to worry about it. Carl DeVere, who's on the call, loves this button, uses it all the time. Now he's using, more of the other features as well, but there was like a 2-week period. He did surprise me every single day, and they were beautiful posts because the AI has learned who he is. So today, what are we going to do? Today, we're going to do a caption my image. Caption my image is one of the most popular ones that we do because people take photos all the time on their phone, right? Or they find a photo on Facebook that they like, or they take photos of their dinner, their family, the sunset, where they're at with their friends, events, things like that. So we're going to caption I'm going to caption my own image. And what this is going to be is I am going to put right down here, my image it's a Ted Lasso quote. So for those of you who do not know who Ted Lasso is, it's a fictional character from the TV show Ted Lasso that is on Apple TV. Ran for 3 seasons. Absolutely love it. It's funny. It's hilarious. There's a ton of wisdom in there. And so put this in here, and then I'm going to do this right here. The importance of forgiving ourselves and others as we're on the journey of life. So the Ted Lasso quote is, I hope that either all of us or none of us are judged by the actions of our weakest moments, but rather than the strength we show when we are ever given a second chance. Now, the truth is, everybody in life has done things that they're not happy with, they're not proud of, they're not whatever, right? I mean, it's just the fact of life. And so sometimes we hold on to these things and we feel bad about ourselves, or we hold on to grudges, or we hold on to like these concepts that of ourselves that were given to us when we were children that are absolutely not true. And so I absolutely love this quote. So what do I want the caption to be about? The importance of forgiving ourselves and others as we are on the journey of life. Without forgiveness, we will hold on to things that will block us in our life. And you know what? I'm going to add something to this. And block us from the success we want. In all my years of coaching, I have found that the way we see ourselves has more of an effect on business than just about anything else. Because the way we see ourselves can either help us get forward in our life or stop us from taking the risks, stop us from being all that we can be and the leader that we should be. And we know we could be, but these mindsets block us. And so I am very passionate about helping people remove those blocks. So this is what my post is going to be about today. And then I'll put add question at the end. What can I help you with? Add a question at the end. What can I help you with? Now you can make your prompts as simplistic as write me a post on goals to as complicated as telling it exactly what you want. So you're going to find as you're learning the system more and more, you're going to be able to do more and more with it. And you're going to be able to give it the prompts, give it the things that custom tailor it a lot to what you want. So let's go ahead and hit generate and copy that, put it in my little thing. All right. So as it is going, what it's doing right now is it's not only looking and formulating a post for me, it's also looking through all that information at the beginning. Remember the beginning, I showed you all that information I had in there. It's going through all of that information. It's going through all of that saying, okay, well, what is it that Elizabeth wants? Because if I put this in, it's going to be different than if Carl DeVere puts this in, or if Joseph puts this in, or if Jim puts this in. If Jim puts these exact words in, be it based on what the AI has learned about Jim Vaughn down here, it's going to be completely different. It's going to give a different post than what it does for me, because it's actually looking through all of that. So if Tony Blum does this, it's going to do something completely different than it does for me. So that's why it's taking a minute as it's going through all of that. And that's one of the questions that actually gets Facebooked to me a lot. People Facebook message me and ask me questions, and they're like, hey, Elizabeth, why does it seem like it's taking a long time? And there are systems out there where it's like instant. Well, it's instant because it's not looking through all of your information, and it's not learning about you. It's just spitting something back out, kind of like just regular, the regular internet. You throw something in the browser, it spits something out. It's not super specific. And so what this is doing is actually being very specific, looking through my writing style. How many emojis do I like? What do I like in this? And sometimes it's a little bit longer and a little bit shorter than others. But, as beta grows and we get out of the full beta state, it will probably increase in speed also. So at times like this, you can go grab a cup of coffee. You can get your favorite cup of tea, whatever it is that you do. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what it gave me. Knowing me, right? Okay. We often ruminate on the past, judging ourselves and others harshly for the mistakes made. Yep. Yet, as Ted Lasso aptly states, I hope that either all of us or none of us are judged by the actions of our weakest moments, but rather than the strength we show when we're ever given a second chance. The power of forgiveness can lead to great transformations. It opens up blocks, and it allows us to reach new heights of success. Indeed, for my journey, turning insecurities into newfound strengths, I've realized how crucial forgiveness is for growth. So tell me, friends, what can I help you with today? Don't tell my producer that I did this, but mic drop. Seriously, I think that's Carl. Where are you, Carl? Or Brenda? I'm going to grab Brenda. Brenda, is that like just the best post I think I've ever had? Is that just me or what? Trying to unmute her.
Can I comment, Elizabeth?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. I'm joining this to find out how to promote a business.
Yeah.
But I'm going through some major struggles, and you just gave me the lesson right there that I needed today to move forward with this. I am dealing with a divorce that I'm really having a hard time letting go of. And so I've decided to embark on my own journey of trying to make revenue elsewhere because I just can't fight them anymore. And I'm tired of the lawyer bills. Yeah. And every day it's about finding forgiveness. And you just nailed it right on the head right there. Thank you a million times over.
It's Kalinda, right? Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Kalinda, thank you so much. And please Facebook me. I would love to do a Zoom with you sometime and just chat. And I've walked through the same thing. And so if I could be a support of you, you've got a friend right here.
I'm there. I signed up last night. So
yay! Oh my gosh. And I got to tell you guys, I mean, this is probably one of the best posts the AI has ever made for me. And this is it right here. This is exactly everything I would have said. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and do our post, right? Because I love my photo too. We're going to go now. When I click get started, remember, this is going to copy onto my computer automatically. I don't have to try to highlight it. I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to click get started. Then I'm going to hit post. Okay. As I do this, now remember, I'm not downloading a photo because I already have my photo. Now I can post right here as it lands in here. I can come over to my profile and post right here, right? I can post right here. I can go over to my business page. I can post in a group. I can post anywhere I want because it's already copied in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit this, and I am going to I'm going to paste it right in here, and then I'm going to put my photo in here. Now the photo is one. It's actually Ted Lasso with a quote. And if you've never seen the show, I can't tell you enough how awesome it is, like really. But here's the photo, and here's the post. And then what I'm going to do is at the end, I'm just going to go ahead and put my normal hashtags in for me, transformation. transforms you. So that's my actual hashtag. And then live your best life now, which is one of my tags. And then hashtag your, did not take that one.
Silly question, maybe. What does hashtag actually mean and do? And do you have to put that? I hear people saying hashtag, but I really don't know what it's all about.
Perfect. So I'll answer that one real quick, and then we'll hold the rest of the questions to the end just to make sure.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, honey, because it makes sense right here. Hashtags are a way of that people can search for things. So as I post this, let me post this and I'll show you what happens.
Okay.
If I post this, now I've got my post, right? So this is my pinned post about a class that I did. And here's the quote, and here's the post right here. Now, if I go and I look at that and look up that hashtag, live your best life now, I'm going to see all of the posts that have that hashtag. Now, people don't really search for those as much as they used to, I find personally. However, one other reason I love to do hashtags is it kind of gives people the idea of what it is about. So even more, it's kind of like more of a information thing that I like to use it for. Like if I put like live your best life now, they understand that that's part of what I'm trying to get across to them is live their best life now. So if you look these up and you see these, you'll see some of my posts. This is my actual hashtag, and you're going to see my posts on there because nobody else uses this one.
Okay, so if I was putting on Facebook and I was gearing so many, 25% of my posts towards my Trinont business,
yeah,
I can have a hashtag that's hashtag Trinont, get your glow on or something like that. So
exactly.
Okay. And if it has nothing to do with the business, if it's just something else, I wouldn't. So then anytime they would look up that one, they would know these are all posts to do with my business called Trinont.
As long as somebody else isn't using the hashtag too. That's the only thing. Like live your best life now. If I look that up, there's lots of people who use this hashtag. And then you'll find all the people who have used that hashtag. 83,000 posts have that hashtag.
Okay. So it's not just for you personally, like other people can still...
They can use it. If they use transforms you, though, it's mostly me. So they're just going to be advertising me.
Okay. But once you choose a hashtag, it doesn't stay just personalized.
It's not just yours. Nope. Anybody in the world can use it. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let me show you real quick, guys, especially if you're brand new. I want you to see this. You can actually post this on Instagram now. You can do that on LinkedIn. And you can do this on X. So all of these can be done very quickly. Now, just here's the thing. It's going to sound a little bit different, right? On Instagram, it's Hey Tribe. Let's ponder on this amazing quote by Ted Lasso. I hope either all of us or none of us are judged by the actions of our weakness moments. This is different than LinkedIn, where it says, Dear network, ever ponder why forgiveness plays a pivotal role in personal and professional life. Now, one question I do get that I really want to answer right here real quick for our people who have been here for a little bit. I've had people say, well, I like the way it says on Facebook, but I want to post it on LinkedIn. Once you copy this, you can go over to LinkedIn. You can go anywhere you want. And just if you press on this one right here, though, it will copy this version of it. So if you press get started and you're on the LinkedIn version, it's going to copy this version. If you're on Instagram, it's going to copy this version. And if you're on Facebook, it's going to copy this version. So just make sure that if you find a version that you really love, you're like, I like this one and I want this one on all of my different platforms, then you'll just open them up manually to do that. Okay, this is the next thing we're going to do. We're going to do the 5 minutes now. Now, I'm going to put a 5-minute timer and you're going to get to see the timer for the whole 5 minutes. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and go and make some posts yourself. Now, you can make a post on Throwback Thursday and take an old photo or something. Those are always great on Thursdays. You could do a surprise me if you don't know what you want to post. But every single person here, I would like you to go to now.site and go ahead and make at least one post, because what this is about is getting you into action and getting you consistent. If we get you getting consistent on social media every day, this is going to build your business and make some dramatic changes in your business. This is how Tom and all of us built. We built very big, successful businesses by being consistent in areas. And so this is what this is about, is the consistency. So I'm going to share the timer. Let's go do this. We'll come back. If you want to have your post showcased, raise your hand like Peter just did. Your digital hand, there's a reaction button down at the bottom of your screen. And please, if you can, if you know how to, put your link in the chat for me to make it easy for me to find your post. If you're friends with me on Facebook or you followed me, I could probably find it. But if you have a common name, it may be difficult to find, and then we won't be able to use your post. So let's go ahead. All right. So you always know it's fun when Adrian calls you during the meeting, right? So we do have a hard stop coming up, and because we've got a big, the biggest ever thing for you that starts in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I'm going to try to get as many people's posts as possible. If I do not get your post today, please be the first ones to raise your hands up tomorrow, and I will showcase you guys tomorrow. So Deanna, I'm going to go over to yours first, because I happened to see yours while I was on with Adrian. I'm like, oh, Adrian, look at what Deanna did. So I'm going to run over to yours first. We're going to try to do as many as possible. Then I've got to get you guys out of here on the 40, apparently. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to get going here today. And then I'm going to run over to Peter real quick. So Deanna, you did a screenshot of our meeting here. How fun is that? And let's go ahead and read your post. And the AI wrote this for you, right? Yeah, let me get you unmuted here, honey. There we go. All right. Join me in mastering your social media skills along with AI every weekday morning at 10 a.m. Central. I participate in a Zoom training session hosted by Elizabeth Larson, an entrepreneur and personal and business transformation coach. I'm so excited about all the valuable knowledge I am gaining to be more effective with my posts and engage with likes and comments. Let's create conversations that can lead to friendships, collaborations, and business opportunities. Do you want to be more effective on social media? Ask me for the link to check this out. Love this. And a friend of ours who was in contact mapping, Don, used to make posts like this all the time and was always getting new people to come and visit and stuff like that. So that's a great post. Great job, Deanna.
Good. Thanks.
Yay. All right, let's go over to Peter real quick. Hey, Peter, and I saw your message. Thanks for sending your message. It sure made it a lot easier. So there we go. All right, Peter. Now yours, is this your photo?
No, I picked it up online.
Okay. All right. So did the AI give it to you, or is it something
Yes,
that
AI gave it to me.
AI, beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this. Happy 248th birthday, November 10th, 2023 to the United States Marine Corps. Wishing a fantastic celebration to all the brave Marines out there. Your commitment and service truly inspires us. Thank you for protecting our nation. Who else served in the Marines? Who has served in any U.S. military branch? I would love to hear from you. Peter, did you serve in the military?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for your service, first of all. You might want to meet Carl DeVere on here. He is a Marine, fellow Marine along with you.
Blakester,
I
too.
served as well.
And Blakester. And Blakester's
Hoorah!
a former Marine. Yay! So first of all, to all of our servicemen and women, thank you so much for your service. If you are a Marine, thank you, especially today on the birthday of the Marine Corps. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Army here, Army.
Oh, it's not.
Army Blakester, Army dog.
All right, Peter. It's not. It's Army for Blakester. All right. Thank you so much for that, Peter. All right. I'm gonna try one more if I have. Sharon's right here. Okay. This is the last one. If I did not call on you, I will call on you tomorrow to share. Sharon, was this your own photo or did it give it to you?
No, I got that off the internet.
Okay. So, hey, everyone, What are the harbor commissioners, counselors going to do about pollution in Whitehaven, harbor mariner? This is a concerning issue that needs attention and action. Let's come to protect our beautiful waterfront. So here's the thing that's great about this. If you are concerned about something in your event and you or in your area and you don't know how to write it, the AI can help you with that. So Sharon, thank you so much for that post as well. I have now just turned into a pumpkin for Adrian Chenault. So Adrian's got something amazing for you in 20 minutes. I have to shut this down so they can get everything ready. Have a wonderful day. Now, if you didn't get to share your post, bring it back tomorrow. I'll make you the first ones. If you have a question, come back tomorrow. I do this Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live, where we show you how amazing the system is, help you with your social media, help you create the life and business that you want, and really support you along the way and show you the belief that we have in you, because we know you can do this, because if we could do it, you can do it, and we're going to help you get there. Have a great day, everyone. I love you all, and make sure you stay tuned. Come back, nowsite.online in 20 minutes for Cheryl Coco and Adrian Chenault with Justin and the biggest announcement of My AI and the Nowsite system. Have a great day, everyone. Love y'all. Bye.
All right, welcome everybody to our presentation. We have something special lined up for you here today. We're here to introduce our My AI and Higdon Group collaboration. We are very, very excited to be here. If you are excited to be here, drop me an AI here in the comments. I want to see lots of AIs dropped here in the comments. Love it, Deb. Love it, Diva. Love it, Cheryl. Awesome, Chris, Bambi, Martin, Sandra, Monica, Heem, awesome. Keep dropping those AIs here in the comments. We have lots to share with you. And to kick off our presentation, I'm going to go ahead and hand it on over to our founder and CEO, Justin Pelababa. Justin?
Hey, Cheryl. Hi, everybody. Great to be here. Great to be here in Marrakesh, Morocco, in case you're wondering what's up with the background. Here for just a few days, taking a little vacation. But wouldn't miss this for the world. For those, by the way, I'm Justin. I'm the founder. Nice to see you. Nice to meet anyone here who's new. This is huge. This announcement today is massive. We are, as you know, we already have the by far the best online marketing system, AI-powered online marketing system for any sole proprietor, especially network marketers. We are the leader in the world, and it's not close. Okay, we do have a certain kind of I guess a plan for how we're rolling out these features. And over the course of the year, we've been rolling out more and more. Last month, we had our first amazing collaboration with thought leaders, Stormy Wellington and Kwan Mayo, Laura Smith, and we rolled out this thing called the STAR system, which was all about helping everyone build a social media presence. So helping you post effortlessly, helping you comment on other people's posts to build relationships, and helping you start real quality conversations. And if you follow that system, we can absolutely guarantee that your engagement on social media will increase on average by 100% in the first 30 days. There's nothing like this in the whole world, but we're not done. We're not done. Now that we have helped you start these conversations, you want to be able to turn these prospects, these new conversations, eventually into customers, right? That's the goal. So you're going to need to turn personal conversations into business ones. You're going to need to, invite people to webinars. You need to overcome objections. You're going to need to follow up without feeling desperate. And you're going to need to close sales. And that is the amazing new feature that we're going to introduce you to today. And I couldn't think of a better partner to work with, a better collaborator than Ray Higdon. Ray Higdon he's more than a thought leader. He is truly the best in the world at coaching network marketers, independent entrepreneurs on exactly that, right? How to introduce your opportunity, how to follow up, how to close, how to overcome objections with confidence. And this collaboration, I think, is going to be absolutely mind-blowing, and it's going to enable people to not only build a social media presence and build an audience that knows and likes and trusts you, but then take that audience and turn it into a real business. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I couldn't be more excited, and I'm so excited that I'm not going to waste any more time talking. I'm going to pass it back over to Cheryl to take it from here. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much, Justin. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off and share with you our presentation. If you are struggling on social media, you don't have to. Introducing My AI by Nowsite. We're here to help you get more likes and comments, attract more loyal followers, and build more valuable relationships with the magic of artificial intelligence. I'm going to share with you exactly how this works. In under 5 minutes, you can train an AI version of yourself. And your AI will learn to think like you and even write like you. Your AI is actually going to do all the work for you. It's going to help you build your personal brand. It's going to create a motto just for you and even help you craft your inspiring story and your personality analysis. And this is all just within the first 5 minutes. My AI is also going to make you a social media star. You're going to become self-confident, trustworthy, authentic, and relatable with our My AI star system. Being a social media star, well, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And we have those steps spelled out for you as soon as you get started. We're going to help you craft engaging posts on social media, comment on other people's posts, and reach out to your followers. When you do all 3 of these steps together, you become that social media star. How easy is it? Well, when you click to post on social media, we give you a bunch of options. You can get a caption and suggested image. You can even caption your very own image. You can have short text, caption your own video, reel, TikTok. You can have a long post and suggested image. If you ever find yourself saying to yourself, I'm not really sure what I want to post today, you can always click on that surprise me button and you'll get an engaging, amazing post to post on social media, optimized for multiple platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X. But that's not all. You'll even be able to comment on other people's social media posts because that law of reciprocation is so important. But not just with the usual thumbs up or thanks or congratulations. What My AI is going to do for you is craft you the perfect comment to put on someone's social post. Whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, YouTube, even TikTok, you'll have that perfect, thoughtful comment so that you stand out even when you're commenting on someone's social post. And after that, you'll be able to reach out after someone likes your post, making sure that you create valuable relationships with others. You can easily paste the text of your post in, and immediately My AI will provide you that perfect starter to a conversation just like you see here. Hey, Judith, thanks so much for liking my post about my daughter's ice hockey journey. It seems we share a fascination for the grit involved in sports. Here's to infinite resilience and tenacity. This is an amazing way to start to engage with those followers that you may not have been engaging with in the past. Your results with our star system are guaranteed. You're going to get more likes and comments. You're going to attract more loyal followers, build more valuable relationships, and develop greater self-confidence. If you love the My AI star system, what I want you to do is flood this comment section right now with the word star. Maybe put that star emoji in there. I want to see tons of star comments because I can see that you're all becoming that star you want to become by using the My AI star system. And it's incredible. But we're all here wondering, well, what's next? What happens next after the My AI star system? And to share with you what's next, I'm going to introduce my business partner and our VP of Business Development, Adrian Chenal. Adrian, on over to you.
Thank you, Cheryl. I get the good job today. I'm excited about this. They're all good jobs, but I get the extra good job. I have been dreaming about this day. That's and not like literally also and figuratively. Like this was something that when we first started talking, Justin and I, and coming together, this was something that I dreamed about. And today is that day. I am so excited to share with you our next major historic collaboration in Nowsite history. I am so excited to bring to the stage in just a few moments our friend Ray Higdon. So many of you know him. He might need no introduction, and yet I will give him one anyway. Ray is the CEO of Higdon Group. He created Rank Makers, which many of you heard of. I know many of you are a part of that incredible community. He's helped his students to generate over 300,000 new customers, to recruit 70,000 new reps, to achieve over 14,000 rank advancements. And those numbers are probably all low now. They're probably out of date because this community creates results. And Justin said it really, really well. Ray is truly the best in the world. Like when I think about my mental models, the things that I go back to when I talk to people and I'm helping people in how to navigate sales conversations, almost all of those things point back to stuff that I learned from Ray. He's the best in the world at helping network marketers to start conversations, to present, to follow up, to close, and to do it in a way that maintains posture, that allows you to be effective and honoring to the other person and gets you results. I have learned so much from Ray. And this is what is so exciting, because soon Ray's expertise is going to be built right into My AI. So imagine this. Imagine having Ray literally right by your side in every sales situation, in any sales situation that you're in. How much confidence would that give you? Imagine it helping you turn friendly conversations into business opportunities, to resolve that tension that can so often exist and keeps us from taking that important first step. Giving you the perfect words to invite your prospect to a presentation. Coaching you to overcome any objection. And telling you exactly what to say so you can follow out without seeming desperate or pushy. What does that mean? You can close with confidence. So let me show you how this is going to work. We are going to take your conversation. You're going to be able to share your conversation, just like you're like, hey, Ray, could you come over here? Like, I need some help. Can I show you what I'm doing here? And can you advise me? So you're going to drop your conversation into the My AI, and it is going to help you to navigate through there. You're going to tell it if you want to shift the conversation to business, or invite someone to watch a video, or to get on a call, or to attend a presentation, or whether maybe you want to go to coffee. Maybe it's time to follow up. Maybe you've got an objection you need help overcoming, or maybe it's time to close. You'll be able to tell my AI what you need some help with, or my AI will simply help you to move that conversation forward in a friendly and positive way if it's not one of those specific steps at that point in time. Then you're going to drop in your conversation. You're going to tell it what you want it to do. And my AI is going to give you back the perfect message. So let me go back for a second. So here's a conversation for Cheryl, right? She's talking to Debbie about her past trip to Alaska, and they're conversing back and forth. And so she said, I want to shift the conversation to business. And so it says, hey, Debbie, Alaska is amazing. By the way, it may or may not be obvious from my post, but I teach people how to earn on the side through social media. If you're curious or know somebody who might be, let me know. And that's just one of the amazing pieces of language and the amazing concepts that we have taken right from Ray and built into this tool. I am so excited for you to get your hands on it. And so without further ado, I'm excited to bring my friend Ray Higdon here to the stage with me. And we're just going to have a conversation and talk about how excited we both are for this and what it's going to look like. So I'm going to get Ray up here with me side by side. And please help me to welcome Ray. So drop me a hi, Ray, in the chat. And Ray, we are so glad to have you here. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm like, man, whoever they're bringing on sounds amazing.
That's the idea, my friend. You are amazing. And I am
you read everything I sent you to read. It was awesome.
I got it, buddy. I got you.
Damn,
so
really awesome.
It was hard to get that one out. No, just
kidding.
So Ray, I want to hear from you, because we've been having this awesome collaboration and conversation, and I'm excited to share more about that. But just to kind of get us started, like, why are you so, you could do so many different things. What is it about this collaboration with my AI that has you so excited?
Yeah, I just really love where your guys' heart is in helping people where they really need it. Not just offering, abstract, hey, this will do that, but really helping people where they need help. And, what I've noticed, just over the last, 13, 14 years of coaching people is so many people, they just really struggle with what to say. They really do. And either they aren't reading what's coming back to them, or they're doing one really common thing is that they'll hear this guru and they'll say, ooh, I like that line. And then they'll hear this guru say something totally different. You know what? I like that second line. Then I like that. And pretty soon they're sending 16 lines and separate, they may make sense. Together, they make absolutely no sense. And so, so many times, like I've never, when I've done a training over the last 13, 14 years, I have never, not one time, had someone say, hey, I'm doing a lot of reach outs, I'm not getting any results. And it wasn't a problem in what they were sending. Right. And so I usually just say, show me your script. And they'll show it to me. And it's got some of this guys, some of this girls, some of this guys, and it makes no darn sense. And that's why it's not working. Yep. And so, I can't do that with everybody until now. And so, we spent, I think it was 16, 20, 50 hours. I don't know. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that. It was quite a few hours. We spent quite a few hours going through a lot of scenarios, a lot of objections, reach outs. We spent a lot of time together to put it together. And so in a mass scale, I have the most confidence in your guys' system of doing it than any other way I could possibly do it. Because I don't have all time to look at everyone on the planet's, scripts and messages. I could fix them, but now the system will help with that.
That's so cool. And it hits the nail on the head. And one of the things, we've learned, not only did we learned so much from you in our conversations of how we built this, but one of the things that really was a huge insight is not only is it the knowledge that you have, but it's the insight into, you've had how many thousands of people, asking for your help and asking for it in this certain kind of way. And so what I'm really excited about and proud of, in addition to just how great the tool is itself, is that it really came out of this conversation with you, just as one example, like, hey, like every conversation is a little bit different. What I really am looking for often in conversation is like, hey, but like how, like I don't exactly know how to apply this concept to this situation, because it's kind of took a left turn and now I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so by sharing your conversation, your AI is going to have that contextual awareness, just like if you were sending the screenshots of that conversation directly to Ray, and it's going to help you to respond based on what's there instead of kind of misapplying a concept. And, that's one of the things that we talked a lot about, right, Ray, is that it's like so much of this it's a dance, right? You got to actually be listening to what the person says, not just like waiting so you can spit out the next step in a generic script that may not apply here.
Yeah. And that is definitely one of the top 3 issues, is the person not getting the results they should. They're not either reading or listening to what the prospect is saying. And, I've seen crazy ones. I've seen it where it's like, hey, I'm doing this new thing. You open and taking a look at it. And they're like, well, my mom just died, but what is it? Great. Let me send the video over to you. It's like, really? Like, seriously? And like, I've just seen that so many times. I'm like, didn't notice that little part right there, and so it's, it's tough. And also, but the thing that it's interesting, because you guys are combining such needed things, in that I know a lot of people that have a lot of followers and get a lot of engagement that don't make much money. Because if you're not converting, it's like, okay, it's kind of like having really great landscaping, but you come in and the floors aren't done. It's like, well, it looked nice out there. And then, so by combining this of, hey, here is how you get more engagement. Here's how you get the algorithm to pay attention to you. Here's content for you to, post out there, but then here's how to convert. Like, this is the 1-2 punch.
Yes. Yeah, that's it, right? Like we've got to be able to navigate through all the different steps and be able to apply these different concepts. And I saw, somebody said, some scripts are generic and don't work. And that's absolutely right. A lot of times though, the script isn't wrong per se. It's that it takes that script plus this kind of application and awareness. And one of the things that I'm excited about is, I think that you all, as you start using this, you're going to learn from your AI, like, oh, that's interesting that with Ray's intelligence built into this thing, that like I wouldn't have thought to respond that way. And that totally makes sense. And so you're actually going to learn some of the nuances of how to apply this stuff, just based on the way that this is going to help you to respond, where that's going to help you to be able to, when you're in a live conversation talking to an actual human being, which we still do every once in a while. I try not to, but I do it from time to time, that you're going to be able to learn from this, right? And be able to apply that as you're conversing yourself, right?
Yeah. And I'll tell you, like when I hear someone say like, hey, scripts don't work or whatever. And this isn't, I'm just picking on that thought in general, not the person, because I actually didn't see who said it. But when I've experienced that kind of response of, oh, scripts don't work, they're prospecting other network marketers. And so don't get this twisted. The most skeptical person is the network marketer. They're the most skeptical, right? And so like I don't, can you massage my stuff on reaching out to network marketers? You could, but I use the psychology that is just not designed for network marketers and for you to be prospecting. So if you find a high failure rate in your reach outs, if you are using scripts or whatever, take a look. Am I prospecting only other network marketers? Because usually that can be tougher than it has to be.
Yeah, no, I think that's right on. And so Ray, I just want to give folks, a little bit of a taste of some of the big pieces of your knowledge and your sort of perspective on having business conversations that we're building into this, because I know a lot of folks here, they know your stuff, but many I think are getting to really hear from you and learn from you on this stuff for the first time. And so whether it's the 4 Ps or whatever you want to touch on, I'd love just kind of share a little bit of a framework of what's kind of the overarching thing that we're bringing into this system that's going to help people to be more successful in their conversations.
Yeah, I mean, it's the translation of I teach that there's 4 Ps to being a successful network marketing recruiter, right? And that's pipeline, position, posture, perspective. And so those 4 things are the things. Now, I've sensed, like, just from really digging into it, to build a successful empire in the network marketing space, it's 6 pillars, right? Which includes work-life balance, which includes wealth and mindset, sales, marketing, leadership. But the 4 Ps. So I've taught, pipeline, posture, position, perspective for many years. And I kind of have to teach them that way. And you kind of have to learn them that way, because you need to have these filters, and this is how I respond. Okay. But that becomes the difficulty is, okay, how do I, today, just a couple hours ago, we had we have a challenge. We're in the middle of this challenge thing. And someone asked, what do you say if they ask, is this network marketing? Right. And so I imagine large number of people on here are using this to build their network marketing business. And so they say, how do you respond? Okay. If someone says, is this network marketing? And so I told them, right, so you want to respond in a postured way, not an arrogant way, because arrogance and posture are different things, right? Posture is I'm responding in a powerful way that doesn't, diminish them in any way, but holds my energy and isn't trying to convince them of anything. Arrogance is I'm just out to make them look bad, me feel better about myself. And so if someone says, this is just an example of the type of stuff in here, is if someone says, is this network marketing? If I don't know, if I cannot tell positive or negative which way they're leaning, and don't assume. One of the stories that I shared is I remember when I was speaking at a real estate event, and this guy asked me, he said, oh, you're a speaker here? And I'm like, yeah. And I was the only network marketing anything there. And he said, oh, you're a speaker. What do you do? And so I told him, and he goes, oh, is that network marketing? And I said, I couldn't tell. I thought it might be negative, but I couldn't actually tell. So when I can't tell, I say, yes, it is. Why do you ask? And he says, because, oh my God, I love network marketing. And no one ever prospects me. I've made over $100 million in insurance, but no one ever prospects me. And I love the concept. And I'm like, awesome. Welcome to the team. and so, but see, if you assume that everyone that asks that is just negative, then you may respond in not the greatest way. Now, if I can tell someone is negative, sometimes you can tell, is this network marketing, right? You can tell. If they ask it in that kind of way, I actually say, yeah, you know what? I actually thought about opening another business, but it was too high risk and too overhead. So I started with this one. So I'm not shying away from it. I'm not saying, yeah, and it's the best, right? I'm not doing that because that doesn't work, right? I'm not saying, yeah, because in middle management, you got the mid managers and the janitor, right? I'm not going into this big, goofy, convincing thing, because convincing doesn't work. It doesn't. By the way, you can tell if you're doing your initial reach outs right. If you're reaching out to cold market, I prefer audio, and it needs to be less than 25 seconds. If you're going over 25 seconds, you're saying too much to someone who is in the wrong position. So if you're saying ground floor, patent pending, the greatest thing ever, the unicorn, the next Netflix, or whatever that hypey kind of stuff you're using, you're not being effective in your reach outs. And so it's something that, that's, one tiny sliver of the kind of mindset that you get with what we worked on in the system.
That's so good. And you dropped a little nugget in here, so I'm gonna let a cat out of the bag. So one of the pieces.
Was I not supposed to say
no,
something?
it's good. I love it. No, I love it. I'm super excited about it. So you hit on something, and this is and you guys know us, right? What you're gonna get something incredible, and then it's just gonna keep getting better, because that's what we do, right? It keeps getting better and better and better all the time. But Ray talked about something big here, and that is that people are increasingly, they're like, is this a real person? Are you sending the same thing? You receive this, right? You're like, did you just send me that same message to 500 different people? Like we have this, like, we're hungry for real connection. And so one of the ways to do that is to situationally use audio clips or a video clip or whatever you're comfortable with, but where you're speaking it to this person and they know it's really you, right? It's not just some script that you're copying and pasting. But you don't talk exactly the same way when you write something than when you say it. It's a little different. And so that's, again, one of the awesome nuggets that came from our conversations and our deep work with Ray that's going to be flowing into this, is that we're going to help you to be able to communicate in those two different formats where you can choose, but you have slightly different languaging for those two different scenarios. So I'm really excited about it. And Serena, that's awesome. If you write like you talk, that's a gift. And a lot of people, I start using my SAT words when I'm writing. It's a little bit different. So I'm super, super excited. And so a bunch of you were asking, and I know it got repeated in the chat, the 4 Ps are pipeline, position, posture, and perspective. And so pipeline is talking to enough people. And guess what? The STAR system is helping you to be really effective and in a really great place to be talking to enough people every day, right? This new tool with Ray is giving you that position, which is being able to be context aware of where is this person in the process. It's helping you to have that posture to be effective in the way that you speak, just like he talked about in that example of, is this network marketing, that it's going to be different depending on the context of that conversation, what's going to be the right thing to say. This is going to help you to do that. And perspective is really about that mindset. And your confidence is going to increase as you use this. And we're talking about even some little Easter eggs to give you some boost to your perspective along the way as well. So incredibly excited about this. It's going to be like having Ray by your side every step of the way, so that you feel confident in these conversations. So
but only in good ways, not in any annoying ways.
Not in any annoying.
When does he leave? Do I have to keep feeding him?
It's the best of all worlds. It's
right,
very good.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So I know that there's a huge question that everybody's been asking in the chat, which is when they get their hands on this. We'll share that in just a second. But before we do, Ray, is there anything else that you want to share or add before we wrap it up? And I'm just so grateful that we got to have you here with us today.
Yeah, I mean, if I look at students that I've worked with over the years, and there's just, it's different for everyone in that, like the way God wired me is I can hear something and apply it usually pretty easily and usually pretty quickly and pretty accurately, right? He blessed me with that. Some people, they have a small filter of confusion of, they hear something and how to do something, and they lose a little bit. Some have a very large filter of that, they hear something, they have absolutely no idea. How do I actually apply this in any way, shape, or form? But over the years from working with different students, I've taken people like, we got, oh man, what's her last name? Amy, we've taken a lot of people that have struggled for years with making money or making sales, tweak their conversations, and they're off to the races, I mean, they're just crushing it. And so this is one of those things that you can really exhaust a lot of time and money and frustration and not get results, or you can just increase. Because if you increase, I just want you to think about this, right? If your percentage of closing is small, Amy Murphy, thank you, Deneen. Yeah, Amy Murphy, 17 years in network marketing, had never made more than she spent. Took our social media training. She's $1 million earner. 17 years, had never made more than she spent on kits and join ups and monthly and all that stuff. And we have quite a few examples like that. She's one of the extremes. But if you have a small percentage conversion, you have to constantly get more and more traffic, send out more and more messages. You have to work really, really hard. If you just increase that just a little bit with the same traffic, the same engagement, you're making a lot more money. And so like you increasing that conversion is very valuable to you. It's very profitable to you.
And it's sometimes that's it, right? It's you're just a click away, right? You're just like you're so close, and you finally have that solution that helps you to just be able to say the right words, to have more confidence, to not shy away. You know, how easy would it be to just totally melt into a puddle when somebody says, "Is this network marketing?" And that's about that. You know, we just get stuck in all these places, and you don't have to anymore. So I'm so excited, Ray. I'm just what we're creating together right now, I think is making history, not just in network marketing, I think even beyond that. And I'm so excited. And so thank you for being here. I'm going to hand it back over to Cheryl Coco, because she gets to be the one to answer the big question on the tip of everyone's tongue, which is, Cheryl, when the heck are we going to get our hands on this thing?
That was awesome. Thank you so much. I'm super excited. We got to hear something incredible from Ray. Hey, if you loved it, drop me a thank you, Ray, here in the chat. You're already doing it. I love it. Drop a thank you, Ray, here in the chat. I'm going to answer that question of when is this coming? Well, it's coming November. Now, November 2023, sometime this month. Can you believe it? That is so exciting. It is coming November 2023 in this month, which is absolutely incredible. Thanks to my AI, thousands of people just like you are succeeding on social media. We have Alma Watts, who talks about how her My AI post landed her a $2,000 month paid collaboration on Instagram. Mary Kate, who says her engagement went from 471 to a whopping 1,374 impressions. Wow, Mary Kate. We have Marilyn Horn, who says this platform has made daily posting effortless. The more she explores, the more impressed she becomes. We have Denise Vargas, who says my AI makes posting, commenting, and engaging so effortless that I have gained confidence in doing all three so quickly. That's incredible. My AI increases social media results by an average of over 100% in 30 days. My entire timeline is full of these amazing rising creators, all created from people using my AI, which is incredible. Let's share with you who our star of the week is. Our star of the week is Monica Poutre. Monica is amazing. She comes to every single Zoom. She is there. She speaks 3 languages. She is super duper helpful. She's always talking about how my AI changes her life and how she wishes she knew about my AI sooner. Drop Monica some love here in the chat. Way to be that star of the week and way to live by example, posting, commenting, getting people into the chat and encouraging others all the time. Monica, thank you so much. Way to be our star of the week. I want you all to imagine an AI version of you working for you every day. And getting started is easy. You're going to rush back to the person who invited you here today. You're going to sign up. You're going to get set up and you're going to go ahead and start posting. Now, in honor of our collaboration with Ray, we are extending our price increase until November 9th. It is absolutely 100% going to end on the 9th, or Justin's going to run and I'll give it Justin space. We are guaranteeing it's over on the 9th. That's it. Right? You can tell by Justin's face.
No, for real. Sorry, I got to jump in here because we said it was going to end October 31st, and we really meant it. And then we said, okay, let's give it like 9 more days. We've got this amazing, collaboration that we're launching, 9 more days. But I just want you guys to understand this. That's it, really. And we are recording this. We're putting this live on Facebook. If we extend this beyond the 9th, I'm going to send every single person here $100. Okay. So that's how, that's how I mean business. This thing is not being extended beyond the 9th for sure. Or otherwise I'm going to owe what? About $47,000. Okay. I don't really want to do that. So hopefully that gives you a sense of the conviction that we have for November 9th being really, truly the deadline for real. Okay, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Justin. So it's ending November 9th. My AI price, the current price is $29. It's going to go up to $49 a month. Marketing AI from $49 to $99, and our unlimited AI plan from $99 to $149. But that's not all. Of course, that's not all. Well, if you become a new customer and get Nowsite, you can get a free month of rank makers. Whether you choose the My AI plan, the marketing AI plan, or the unlimited AI plan, you can get a free month of rank makers. Rank Makers has an incredible supportive community, daily training, free challenges, annual events, Rank Makers University, and their free accelerator app. And you get to hang out with Mr. Ray Higdon, which is awesome, right? All you have to do when you get started is use code RANK, and this offer ends November 9th, and it's available to new Nowsite and Rank Makers customers only. All right, but that's still not all. We want everybody to experience or have the opportunity to experience Rank Makers. So any affiliate who makes a sale gets a free month of Rank Makers as well. This offer ends, look, it all ends November 9th. That's it. Offer ends November 9th and is available to new Rank Makers customers only. You can find all of these details right now. It's updated at November 2023.now.site. The video, the recording, all of it's there or will be there in just seconds, but all of our flyers, even this presentation is live right now on November 2023.now.site. Wow. What an amazing time to be a part of Nowsite. What an incredible presentation. What an incredible guest that we've had with Ray Higdon, and amazing, amazing news with this collaboration. I am excited. I hope that you all are too. Drop me a yes here in the chat if you thought that this was incredible. If you are excited for the future of Nowsite and My AI here, I'd love to see it. Lots of flooded here in the comments. Awesome. I'm just going to see if Adrian or Justin want to share a few words before we go ahead and end it here. Everybody good? Where's he at? Justin? It's good.
All
right.
I'm great. Like if there are a couple questions, I'm happy to answer them. But I think this is an amazing day, an amazing announcement. Can't wait to deliver this groundbreaking feature to all of you.
I haven't seen
Oh, and sorry, yes, a number of you are asking if you already have Nowsite. Yes, you're going to get this. No change. You're not going to pay for it. It's going to be included no matter what plan you have. You are going to get access to this feature for sure as soon as it's ready.
Yep, absolutely. Which is in November, right? Yes. Okay. Just checking to make sure that there aren't any questions that we need to make sure that we answer, but
Tim wants to know, what is the feature? Tim, you're going to want to watch this recording, buddy.
for sure. All right.
Awesome. Awesome. Ray, thanks again. What a huge day. The best is yet to come in huge ways. Thank you guys so much. There he is. Awesome.
Yeah, man. Exciting.
Thanks, guys. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Ray.
Bye.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Adrian. See you
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.